Welcome everyone to Yokohama. We are of course here in the Yokohama Ramen Museum because today we are taking on Yokohama F Marinos, arguably the best team in the league. We don't have the greatest of history against them. In our 3 away games against them, we've lost 3-1 twice and 4-2. So hopefully fourth time the charm in this one. But before we get into that, we do of course have a game to catch up on, and that was against Sanfrecce Hiroshima as we versed them in the J1 League. So without further ado, let's hop into Football Manager 21 and crack on with today's episode. After narrowly picking up a victory against Vissel Kobe in the previous episode, things didn't get much easier as we welcomed Sanfrecce Hiroshima to the Sapporo Dome. As you can see, the highlights didn't want to show us them because we scored a goal prior to that. Lucas got a goal on the 54th minute, as well as that penalty on the 61st, before Junior Santos got them a goal back on the 66th. As you can see from the match statistics, we were definitely the better side. 13 shots to their 2, 7 on target to their 2, a 2.14 XG to a 0.14, 8 corners to 4, 8 fouls to 13, 1 yellow card to 1 yellow card, 87% passing to 73, 65% possession to 35, and for some reason this particular goal is just bugged. It doesn't load it. So I apologise that I can't show you that one, but we picked up the victory. We continue our amazing form as we go into this top of the table clash. The reigning champions, I believe back-to-back champions for today's game. So we have a very difficult game ahead of us. So without further ado, let's head on over to the stadium. Well, see you fine folks in just a second. Okay everyone, so unbeknown to me, Marinos have actually dropped down to 3rd place. Yes, they're not even 2nd at the moment, currently on 18 points, 4 points behind us now, so they can't jump above us, but they can help Cerezo Osaka, who are only 3 goal difference and 3 points behind, so they can technically jump above us, but Yokohama F Marinos cannot. They can only do Cerezo a favour and, well, do themselves a favour in catching up. That's 4-point gap. So, as you can see, we are versing Marinos away. Fukuoka has a difficult trip to Vissel Kobe. Who does Cerezo Osaka have? They have Tokyo. So they have a nice, easy game against Tokyo, who are down in 16th and struggling. Kawasaki Frontale is taking on... They don't have a game. They play Sunday, I guess. Yeah, they play against Yamagata, which is an easy game for them, or should be at least. And Red Diamonds are playing 14th. Okay, so most of the top teams have got easy games. It's just us versus Marinos. This is one of the title deciding games. I know it's early on, but it's going to be decisive in the running. So we are going for a cautious mentality. As you can see, I've already switched it, so it's not suggesting to do it because, well, I already swapped it out from balanced to cautious. We have opposition instructions. We shall apply them. Make 2 changes. Now, as you can see, there is a couple of players who will be rested for today's game. Not going to tweak the vice captaincy. Very good pitch condition here today, and the crowd is absolutely terrible considering how big a game this is. 27,309 tickets sold out of a 72,327 capacity. 3rd versus 1st, 17 degrees Celsius, calm. Don't know why we don't have the fans in the stadium, but that's just the situation we have for today. So, speaking of today, our team. Obi is in goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Inukai and Hatsus. That is because Komai is not playing at right back, but playing in central attacking mid. He has Kawasaki on the left-hand side, Kishimoto on the right, behind him Kim, Min, Tai and Fujita. Up front is Nakagawa, a bench of Nakano, Yoshi, Fukumori, Takamin even, Arano, Ogashiwa and Nakashima. As you can see, we are resting a few players. Miyazawa lacking a little bit of fitness, could have forced him into this, but of course we do have the ACL to worry about, so we are going to be focusing on qualification for that because I believe only one team gets out of that group, so we definitely need to focus on getting results in that, and 2nd place is only 3 points behind in that as well. So Miyazawa is being rested, Lopez is being rested, Songkras in, and so is Lucas. We're resting our front lot basically, except for our striker, which swaps in and out for that anyways, because we can't use Nakagawa, we have to use Nakashima. So that is our team for today. That is a little bit of news for the next game, providing we don't have any injuries that go on into it. And this, okay, so Komai is happy to be back into the team, everyone's happy tactically, and let's go get a result. Let's go get one indeed. If we're going to lose our streak, this is probably the time we're going to do it. This is probably the game we're going to lose our nice little streak. They're the only team to have beaten us this season, to put it in perspective. Now, we've been on a good run lately. Yes, we have. We've been on an amazing run. An amazing run. In fact, it's outstanding, the form we have been in. The fact that we haven't lost a game so far this season, besides to Marinos in that cup at the very start, is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good indeed. Our first season playing in the ACL. Elba, though, whipping one in near post, and thought that was an early goal. Not gonna lie. Thought that scored an early goal. Thankfully, on the 20th minute, we managed to get it away. Now, in terms of possession, it's 50-50. In fact, we've just taken the majority of it. The shots aren't looking too bad. Our XG is a little bit on the low side. We do need to get more of our shots on target. We do have a habit of shooting a lot, but not getting them on target. We've got five in the first half, 2 there, 6. 2 on target, 2 there, 3 though. Like I said, we need to start getting more on target. 0.46 XG as a result to their 0.84. 3 corners, 2 there, 4. 9 fouls to 3. 0 yellow cards, 0 yellow cards. 85% passing to 92. Could do with them swapping around. 53% possession to their 47. So, a not bad half, but not an impressive one either. As you can see, Nakagawa is on a 6.5. Kawasaki struggling on a 6.4. Kishimoto is doing okay. Fujita, though, on a 6.5. Suga on a 6.5. Need a bit more from them. Hatsu, 6.4. I think Komai might have to drop back here, and we'll swap things up a little bit. But, for the most part, I'm happy, lads. You're not doing too bad. This is a team that should be destroying us, and right now, they're not. So, can't be too upset. Now, the plan, as much as some of these ratings are low, we're going to give them some time. That's mainly because we have such a condensed fixture list. We're playing weekends, midweek, weekend, midweek, week after week. We need to take our substitutes at the best possible time. So taking it around that 60 to 65 minute range is usually best to keep our players nice and fresh, especially with little breaks thrown in there to help as well. But right now, Obi having to make a lovely save, and they have a corner. This has been quite a quiet game, and I'm happy with that. I will take a draw from this game. This would be a lovely time to get a draw. If we can get anything but a loss, it's a win in my book, especially against the team which should be running away with the league. Should be, being the operative words there, but tactical substitution time. We have a few players who need resting up. We should really be resting up Komai, but you know what? Hatsu is on a 6.3. So we're going to get our 6.3 off. We're going to get our 6.4 off. Fujita is technically one of our better players, but right now, not showing it. So Kim Min Tai can slide over there, I think. Takamin can come in. Ogashiwa can come inside. And then we have a 6.1 on Kawasaki. And then we... How do we sort our Kawasaki problem? How do we sort our terrible motorbike issue? Well, Kawasaki. We don't really have anyone who can play on that side as an inside forward. What about as a winger? Who can come in as a winger? No one. Okay, that's the problem. Kishimoto, can you slide inside? You can go in as a striker. Can we go perhaps like this? Go through the middle. Completely change up our tactic, which is a little bit reckless. But we could go Arano tack them in. In fact, do them that way around. Ogashiwa, what would you like to be, Kishi? Kishi. You would like to be a defensive pressing forward. I'm not sure how you press. Anyway, so we are going for an up-the-gut approach. So we shall go for focus through the middle and shoot on sight or wet the ball. We'll keep our tempo quite high. Passing, we want shorter passing. I think we're going to go for a slightly higher tempo, but not much higher. Play for set pieces, because we're technically the worst team out of the two. And then... distribute. Yeah, we're just going to pass it out to our defense still. I think that's okay. I think that might be alright. It's a bit risky. We're risking it for the biscuits, as you may, but we do have a few players struggling, so we need to get them off. Get some players on who can hopefully make a difference in today's game, whilst our backline tries to secure some points from this one. Red Diamonds currently winning 3-0 in their game. In fact, look at that. Kobe is struggling against Fukuoka 3-2. Still picking up the victory, nevertheless. Same with Osaka, 1-0 in their game. You'd expect a few more from both of those, but they're getting the results that they need. Fukai, though, plays it up to Elba. Elba holding up the ball for them. Mita now gets it through to Hakamata. Hakamata on this left-hand side. Can he whip it across? No, he pulls it back for Mita. Mita holding up the ball nicely. Gets it to Hakamata. Hakamata gets in, but Inukai nods it away. Ogashiwa on the counter-attack now. He's got Kishimoto, Arano. He's got Nakagawa in front of him. Can he do anything with this? He goes himself. He doesn't get on target, though. He just hoofs it at goal. And it's just not on target. But we've got a corner. Ogashiwa whips it in. Back post. Punched away. Inukai, though. Edge of the area. Plays it to Arano. Nakagawa tries to get it through. Cannot. Kishimoto is just left standing there without the ball. And they are on the counter-attack. It's a ball through to Elba. Komai is nowhere near him. It's... oh. That was a nervy moment. They could have slotted it in the bottom right-hand side. But thankfully... it goes sailing past the goal. Fukai, though, plays it to Amano. Amano to Koiki. Koiki gets it to Elba on this right-hand side now. Holding up the ball nicely. Tries to play it across. Koiki now over to Fukai. To Mita. Mita tries one across. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, it's bounced off. No, he's not. I hope. I think he's off. He's not off, is he? He's not off. Why? Why? Why did we have to concede like this? That was a close one. It was a nice run by him. What a way. What a way to concede. And now we've just got to go for it. 2 minutes remain in this one. We have no substitutes to make. We have a few players who are tired, struggling. We're in a formation we're not used to. And unfortunately, we just couldn't pick up a result. But if we're going to lose our streak, I think that's not a bad way to lose it. A team that, like I said, should be running away with the league, and yet they could only beat us in the 88th minute with a 1-0 victory. 10 shots to their 15 in the end. They were the better team. 5 on target to their 7, a 0.91 XG to a 1.85, 4 corners to 6, 20 fouls to 5. Our fouls really did us some problems there. 1 yellow card to 0 yellow cards, 85% passing to 91 and 50-50 on the possession. As you can see, though, plenty of people just struggled. Obi had a solid 6.8. Havania had a decent game as well, but Suga, 6.3. We've got 6.5, a 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7's okay, 6.6, 6.5, 6.4, 6.1, 6.4, 6.3. Like, most of the players were having a hard time dealing with them. Unlucky boys there. It wasn't to be. Y'all didn't... What does he want? Yes, you did an amazing job. No. We're still lost. End of the day, we're still lost. But we can't be too hard on them. And we have a big game coming up, as you can see. we shall be heading to South Korea to verse the K-League Classic side of Jeonbuk Hyundai Motors FC in the next one, where we are, of course, in the AFC Champions League Group J, where we're versing third in the group. So they have a little bit of catching up to do on us. They're probably trying to help Buriram for the most part, though, who are only 3 points behind us. Hopefully we can pick up a victory in that one and almost secure our way out of the group. But I thank you all for joining us in this one. I apologise that we couldn't pick up a victory in this one, but like I said, it's a team we didn't really expect to. So I thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.